Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. In today's Pick a Card reading, we are doing another love reading. And today's topic is all about what is the future of this connection. So you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, how I like to look at the future. I don't see it as set in stone. It's something that can shift and change based upon your choices, your decisions, your actions, your intentions, and of course the free will of anyone else who is involved. So I want you to think about the future more as a potential, and that's what we're going to do when we look into the cards today, is see what the potential of this connection is based off the current energy. I'm going to give you guys a lot of options today, but keep in mind this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, I love to hear your stories in the comments below, so please let me know what's going on. This is a safe space for you to just talk about what's going on in your love life and vent a little bit if you need to, or maybe to just thumbs up other people's comments and lift them up. We're all in this together, you guys. So here's the spread that I created for this reading. If you would like to take a screenshot and pull some cards and follow along with me. And then I'm going to give you guys an option to choose your card, but first I want to let you guys know that I took my sale off for like a day because I was doing a 15% off sale on my readings and on coaching, and I got a couple emails from some of you guys going, hey, I tried to enter in the discount code and why isn't it working? So I decided to extend the sale through this weekend for anyone who does really want to get 15% off of their personal reading. And this sale, yes, it also applies to coaching. So you can check that out in the comments below. I think a love reading is something really great to get a personal reading on because you can get a message that's more specific for you. But by all means, please enjoy this free reading. And I want to thank all of you guys that purchase readings from me because it allows me to be able to continue to post free content like this on my channel. So thank you guys so much for your support. So I want you guys to ground your energy, take a deep breath, and then think of your person, and then choose a card. Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. Once you have chosen, head down below to the comments or the description where the timestamps are posted. And then you can just click on your timestamp and instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. That really helps me out, you guys. And if you're not noticing my videos popping up, make sure that you also click into the subscriptions part of on your YouTube, like in the back for you. Click on subscriptions and you'll see all the people that you're following there. Sometimes when I'm on YouTube, I know that I just kind of scroll through whatever's being recommended to me, and the people I follow don't always pop up there. So make sure you click onto the subscriptions part and that you look there for me, because I'm posting for you guys multiple times a week. I'm here for you guys through all the energy shifts, through every full moon, every new moon. I've got your back. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. For those of you guys who choose number 1, we're going to start with the first part of the spread, which is the card that you chose. And the question is, what is the current energy in this connection? So like, what is going on between you guys currently? And we're getting the spiritual maturity card. So this card gives me the impression that both of you guys are at this point in your life where a relationship is a very serious decision. Like, it's not one either of you are taking lightly. I don't get a sense that you or them are just looking for some entertainment or for some fun or for something casual. It's like you're past that. And so that might be why both of you guys are like a little bit more cautious at this point. A relationship might just be a really big decision for them and for you. It's like you guys both have been through a lot in the past in your relationships, and you want something that's different this time around. Like, you want something that's mature. You really are looking for like a life partner or someone that's just like really gonna walk beside you, like no BS, like a really free relationship. It's a new beginning, new opportunities. there's a really crazy energy, like in the best way, around this connection. Like you guys seem to have a past life or something like that. It just feels, yeah, the spiritual maturity card always blows me away when I pull it in personal readings. I'm always like, dang, this is this is next level, you know? So I think because of this, there are a lot of possibilities, but at the same time, it really could go either way with the future of your connection, because sometimes this is the reason that we walk away from connections, because we're like, you know what, I just think the more mature decision, or the thing that resonates the most with my soul, is not this, you know? So yeah, it's hard sometimes in this type of situation too. You can get really caught up between your head and your heart. Like your head is telling you this is a smart decision, but then your heart is telling you, oh no, I want this is what I want. So it's like, what do I choose? Do I go with my head? Do I go with my heart? How do I find a compromise? I see all that energy that's going on here. So now let's see, how do they feel about you? Okay, how does this person feel about you? Because that will help us look a little bit more into the potential. How do they feel about you? So the first card I'm getting is kind of like a bittersweet card. It's like they're saying, I miss when things were simpler and easy between us. So maybe this whole thing, like you guys going back and forth, changing your minds, hot and cold energy on both ends, is making this person kind of feel like, I wish, like, I want to rewind and go back to the beginning. Or like, I wish when it was like the beginning of the connection and it was just easy and natural, and now like we're kind of at this crossroads. I miss when things were simpler. The next thing this person's saying, like, this might have something to do with how they feel about the connection, because this is something that might be getting in the way of the connection, or it could be a blockage, is that they have a secret addiction. Now this is a general reading. I'm not sure if everybody you guys are looking into it, all of them have an addiction, but you know, a lot of people got addictions, and they've got a secret addiction potentially that has them cornered. I don't want you to find out. If I let you too close, you'll see how bad it is. Yeah, that's tough, you know? Sometimes it could be an addiction to video games. It could be an addiction to fast food. It could be an internet addiction, information addiction. Gosh, you guys, there's some addictions I found out about that I'm like, that's a thing? Wow, you know? So it could be something hardcore, it could be alcohol, not sure, but there seems to be something that's taking a lot of their time, that's draining them, that's keeping them from being able to like really be present or be them true selves. Maybe they're having trouble just being present in their body. And so they're constantly having to consume something, bring something in, because yeah, it can be hard being sober sometimes in this life. It's a crazy world sometimes, right? So this person's struggling with that, and so it's just kind of like they got some stuff they're dealing with, and there's that factor. How do they feel? They've been having dreams about you. So you've been coming up. There's like a spiritual element to this connection. So it's like they're connecting with you in the 5D. You're popping into their dreams. The next thing is, I think we're really hitting it off. So despite all this, they do actually really feel like you guys get along well. There's an attraction there. You know, they've been having dreams about you. They think that you guys get along well, or that you're really hitting it off. But then over here, this says, I still have so much to heal before I can even remotely be ready for someone like you. They seem to be kind of hard on themselves. Yeah, I think this totally clarifies this card. And maybe it's more so on their end that they're like, they don't know if they're really mature enough to really be that person for you. So based off of this, let's look and see what the future potential of this connection is, okay? And we're going to the Wildwood deck. Those of you guys been watching my channel for a while, you know that when I pull out the Wildwood deck, that I mean business. That's so weird. It's so hard to say. Like I said, this could go either way for so many of you guys, but I think I'm just going to trust my gut here and say overall, you guys are in a huge transition right now in your personal life and also in this relationship. Yes, it really could go either way. You guys do seem to really adore each other though. And, you know, this does to me kind of sound like a twin flame connection, to be honest. You know, or at the very least, a very strong soulmate connection. And this is the fox. It's kind of a trickster energy. It's kind of like, you know, what you least expect to happen could happen. There's the shaman here, which represents there's a healing yin-yang kind of energy behind this connection. But I do see freedom. I see you guys being released from the heaviness of this. And maybe it's that you find that freedom together. So I say for a lot of you guys, there is a possibility that this is going to, you guys are going to get to explore this connection, or at least talk about it. Like, I don't get the sense it's over. I don't get the sense that this is going anywhere. I think the best advice I could give you based off of these cards is to work on establishing freedom in your own life. Release yourself from any blockages, chains, or restrictions, just like in your personal life. Find peace in yourself, and everything around you will shift to reflect that, including this connection. So there's really nothing you can do about them where they're at. They seem to be the one that's like really has some work to do. You might also, maybe what they're going through mirrors kind of what you're going through. There's a lot of mirroring in this connection. So you know what you have to do now. It might be best to kind of put this person out of mind and just do you. And, you know, the clarity will come. The clarity will come. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you again for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 2, let's get started with the first part of the spread, which is the card that you chose. And the question is, what is the current energy in this connection? So basically, what's going on in this relationship or connection right now? And we're getting the yin and yang card. I always like this card. Like, the nickname I have for it is the opposites attract card. It's a sign that this is someone maybe you wouldn't normally be attracted to, or you weren't like supposed to be attracted to, if that makes sense. Like, maybe they're just not your usual type, or there's like an age gap here, or there's something naughty about it, like they're your teacher or something, or your professor or your boss. Or maybe there's someone that like is a friend of yours or something. They could be maybe a friend's ex, or there's just some kind of forbidden love romance to this connection is what I'm trying to say. Or there's like a strange opposites attract here. So this might be kind of like a typical example of this, but I guess the best illustration I have is maybe this person is really like sporty and very athletic and like really into adventures, and you're somebody who is very educated and loves to read and like writes poetry or something. And so like you help open this person up to their sensitive and emotional side and their creative side, and you teach them things, and like they bring you out into the world and take you on adventures, and like you get fit with them or something. Kind of cliche, but like that's kind of just an example of opposites. You're opposite in some ways. It could even be your zodiac signs. Like maybe you looked up your love compatibility with this person, and like it says you're not compatible, but in a weird way, it almost makes you more compatible because they're just so different, so intriguing, so mysterious to you. And they feel the same way about you. They're almost like, I don't know why, but this just fits. This could also be someone that you're like, I don't know why I'm so attracted to them. Because maybe they're not like stereotypically attractive. It could just be like there's a vibe there, there's an energy there, not your usual type kind of person. So you guys basically are very intrigued by each other, or you fit together well. Interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna look and see how do they feel about you. So that's gonna help us to look into the potential future of the connection. How do they feel about you? Okay, this is pretty simple. The energy here isn't heavy at all. It's very light, it's very flirty, it's very cute, it's very carefree, good vibes. The first card, kind of naughty. I love it when you tease me. So yeah, you can just, we'll leave that one to your imagination. They're into you, they're attracted to you. I want to explore this connection. Can't get any more clear than that. Next, I feel like the luckiest person in the world. So they feel very just lucky to have this opportunity with you. They probably know how you feel about them. Maybe you've told them you're already dating, or like you're just wanting to check up on the connection. Like this person definitely, they want to explore it. They feel lucky to have your time, your attention. That's so sweet. And then this. I've been thinking about all the things I want to do to you. Card 69. Okay, this card always makes me blush. I thought twice about putting it in this deck when I wrote this deck. But here it is coming up for you right now. These two cards. This person wants you bad. Let's just keep it there, okay? Okay, so final message is why you're here. What's the future potential of this connection? The Wildwood deck does not lie. Basically, you're going to get the opportunity to explore this connection. I see a huge relationship potential here. And this is something about you guys having time to, this energy basically right now is really, really, really strong. And I think the only question is just will it last? Can you keep the fire burning? Because sometimes connections like this can just crash and burn. So there's a potential, maybe you guys will get bored and move on. I see that for some of you guys who are here. But either way, you're going to have the chance to explore this. You'll probably be able to be in a relationship with them if that's what you want. I mean, you got this in the bag. I mean, these cards pretty much said it all. So I think at this point, it's really, I think you should ask yourself, do I like this person? Do they really vibe with me? You got the yin yang energy, but you need to explore it more. Worry less about getting their approval because you already have it. Worry less about, oh, do they like me? I want them to like me. And be more observant and ask yourself, do I really like this person? Are we really gonna fit together? Is this really what I want? Don't just jump into it, because sometimes we project our ideals onto someone, and then way later in the relationship we realize, okay, they're not who I thought they were at all. But it's kind of our fault because we projected crap onto them, and we put them on a pedestal. So basically I'm just telling you, go forward. I'm just kind of giving you some big sister advice, I guess, of be observant, and remember, it's more important if you like them than if they like you. You've already got this in the bag. You just get to decide what you want here. If you want to date this person and get to know them more, you've got it. If you end up getting bored and you can't keep that fire going, don't worry. There's more possibilities. So maybe they're also telling you, maybe this is your tendency in relationships. Maybe you move from relationship to relationship. There's always somebody new. You get all these crushes and you get bored. If that's you, be honest with yourself and maybe try something different this time. And like I said, take it slow and really ask yourself, do I like this person? But pretty much you got this. The energy's really cute. I think you guys have potential. I think it's going to be fun. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 3, let's go ahead and get your message. And we're going to start with the first part of the spread, which is, what is the current energy in this connection? So basically, what's going on right now between you guys? And we're getting the dating card. So perhaps, just taking a wild guess here, you guys are dating. Maybe you guys have been seeing each other casually or even officially. Definitely you guys are exploring this connection. I feel like the cat's out of the bag, that you guys are both interested in each other. Perhaps a move has been made. They've asked you out. You've been on a couple dates. If not, it's probably where it's headed. Like I said, this is around you right now. So yeah, they seem to be interested. So it makes sense why you clicked on this reading, wanting to know, well, what really is the potential here? We made it this far, now what? So let's look now and see how do they feel about you. This will help us to look deeper into the future of this connection. So how do they feel about you? I am open to a committed relationship. I just want to take more time to get to know you better before we take that next step. Wow, that was very specific. I freaking love this deck. So maybe you're at this point where you're freaking out because you're like, oh my gosh, what do they want from me? Am I wasting my time? And I get this a lot from my clients, people who purchase love readings. They're like, it's been 2 months. It's been 2 dates. And, you know, what I would say is if it's been 6 months or a year, you have every right to be like, what are we? You know, if you're having a physical connection with someone, you have every right to set the boundaries you need to set or whatever. But I'm kind of getting a message, like, especially if it's been a short period of time, to let this person take the lead, to kind of take it slow, to let the relationship evolve naturally. I don't get the sense you're at that point yet. Like, you might be freaking out and just really wanting to lock it down. Maybe because in the past, people dated you for a couple months, hooked up with you, and then they ghosted you or they pieced out. And you're just, you know, maybe you went through that honeymoon period in the connection, and then as soon as it got old, they're out. And there are people who date like that. I call them serial daters. Maybe you want to call them an F-boy or an F-girl, you know what I mean, or an F-person. You know, some people out there really get off on that whole, like, pretending like they're really into you just so that they can, you know, get what they want, get the intention, get the physical connection, and then leave as soon as it gets boring to them, you know? And so you're just like, is it another one of those people? Because I don't have the patience or the energy for them anymore. I'm done, you know? I really get the sense that you're looking for a relationship, and this person is kind of your ideal, and, like, you're really excited, and you're just like, what's going on here? And it's probably nice to know that they actually are open for a committed relationship. I feel like, funny enough, they've been through what you've been through in love. And they too have a little bit of reservations and want to make sure before they make such a big commitment that they're sure. It's not like they're not sure about you or you're not good enough. They want to just go about this in the right way. Because I think they've rushed into relationships before, just like you have. So I feel like them taking their time has a lot more to do with maturity and respect versus them being, you know, unsure. So don't take this as that they're unsure. I get the sense that the message that's really coming through is that this person respects you. And maybe you're just not used to that. So you're like, what's going on here? But really, they're just treating you like with respect, and you haven't been treated like that before. I feel this is cute. I feel your energy around me when I see your favorite flower, watch a couple strolling together on the beach, or hear your favorite song. It makes me nostalgic for you. I think that's sweet. It's like when you guys aren't together, they are thinking about you. You might wonder, because they're taking it slow, maybe they're not like stalker texting you and hanging out with you every single day. You could wonder, do they care? What are they doing when we're not together? Like, maybe they really are thinking about you a lot when you're not there. So I think it's cute. So based off this, let's look at the potential of this connection, okay? Future potential. I think they're telling you, allow yourself to be pursued. Allow yourself to be chased by this person. Don't go chasing. Don't go feeling like you need to prove anything. Don't get into that desperate energy. Go into your divine feminine. Go into your creativity. Ground yourself. Don't lose yourself. A lot of these anxieties that are coming up around this relationship are like in this dating process. They're just from the past and the trauma you went through, right? Isn't it all? So you got to ground yourself in reality and be like, you know what? I see what this person's doing. They're taking their time. I'm going to just ground myself in my confidence. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Also, this is kind of like there's plenty of fish in the sea. Like, there's a lot of opportunities out there for you in love. This is a really great experience. I'll be real. I think for a lot of you guys, this person might not work out, but they're going to be a good dating experience. okay? And there will be a small fraction of you who this ends up working out with. So if you came to this reading for certainty because you just really want to know, is it going to work out? Maybe you're not meant to know. Maybe that's part of this healing process for you, is to just ground yourself in your knowingness and in your worthiness. Some of you guys are, and we got the dating card. I think some of you guys are being told to keep dating. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket with this person. They seem open. They're thinking about you. For some of you guys, you might not want to wait around anymore. For some of you guys, there might be someone else coming in. There's a lot of different possibilities and potentials. I'd love to do a personal reading for you if you're like, I want something more specific, but at the same time, I'm not trying to upsell you here. I hope that this reading helps. I just get the sense that this will be a good experience, good learning experience. You're going to end up in a relationship. A lot of you guys who chose this one are so close to being in a relationship, and I know that's your goal. Because this is like the pole star, like going on a path alone, but it's like reverse. It's like you're not going to be alone for much longer. Empowerment. Yeah, this is an opportunity for you to empower yourself in this dating process. I just keep seeing there's an opportunity here, hidden opportunity. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 4, let's go ahead and start with the first part of the spread, which is the card that you chose. And this is, what is the current energy in this connection? Basically, what's going on between you guys right now? And we're getting the maturity card reversed. Okay, I'm gonna roast you here for a second, so hold on, okay? Basically, this card stands for immaturity. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe you guys there's a lot of pettiness going on back and forth, or immaturity. I don't feel like you guys are being completely, I just get a tension, a frustration behind this connection. It could be like a sexual tension, honestly. But yeah, it's like both of you guys, for some reason, have misrepresented yourselves in this connection, have been a little petty, a little immature. Maybe it's more on their side. And I bet if you pick this in your head, you're already like, yep, they've been immature, or yeah, I haven't really been my highest self so far. And I feel like you've kind of been provoked in a way by them. Surprising home. Yeah, but the truth is, it feels like home with this person. You guys fight or act like an old couple. And this connection was surprising to you. Maybe this isn't someone that you originally thought you would have feelings for, or vice versa, but here you are. And yeah, this is interesting. So let's see how they feel, okay? Let's see how they feel. I don't know why I just get that old couple kind of vibe with this. Old souls. Maybe you guys have been together in many past lives or something. Okay, so how do they feel? How do they feel? I feel guilty about ghosting you. I didn't know how to give you what you wanted, and it was harder for me to share my feelings about it than it was to just walk away. So maybe this is someone you're not in contact with right now, or there's been ghosting that's happened, or yeah, because like the energy is a little petty, kind of immature, like just you guys have been reacting to each other versus responding. There were things that were said that just came out weird on both sides. Like there's a lot of confusion here, and yeah, they're feeling guilty though. They feel bad about ghosting you. They didn't know what you wanted. They didn't know how to give you what you wanted. It was easier for them to just walk away, and maybe they walked away in kind of an immature way. Yeah, I feel like both of you guys are kind of responsible for this, honestly, both ends. I am sensitive to the intense emotional energy around this situation. I need time to be alone and process. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I get this card for like a powerful connection, or a twin flame connection, or for a trauma bonded connection, or because sometimes I tell people you have soulmates, but you also have wound mates, people that you share similar wounds with. Or maybe this is somebody who reminds you of your father or your mother, and like they act similarly, and so you attracted them as a way to like kind of heal that energy. Like, it's weird. We heal a lot in relationships. We attract different things. It's strange, right? This is it's crazy. But basically, they're just feeling a little sensitive to this. Something about you provokes them. Maybe it was what was said. Maybe it's because like you're a mirror to them. Maybe it's because they can't wear a mask around you. Like, you see straight through to their true self. They're vulnerable around you. Yeah. That's how they're feeling. And then next, I'm confused about what you really want from me. So this person is like, I don't know what it is that you want. Yeah. So let's see, what is the future potential of this connection, kind of based off this information. There's still an opportunity here, okay? You know, even though things are a little crazy, I do get the sense you guys both really care about each other. This person, this is the Destiny card, so this is an important connection to you. This is something that's teaching you something. Pay attention. You know, this person's played a big role in your life, even though it's been kind of strange. I think you're being told not to wait. If you need to say something, say it for your own peace of mind. Don't let this connection keep you dragged down in pain and suffering. You have joy and happiness on offer for you right here, right now. You know, it's kind of hard to put into words like what I'm picking up on right now. I just get this sense that you can look at this connection two ways. You can look at it as, oh, I'm missing out on everything. I miss them. Everything's ruined. Or you can look at it like, wow, that was such a big opportunity for healing. I've changed so much since the last time I talked to them. I'm growing from this. I'm learning from this. What will happen will happen. What needs to be will be. I'm free to express myself and to speak if I need to say something, or to just pull back and wait and allow and receive. You know, I'm free to follow my own path. You're just being literally told to go with the flow. I think for some of you guys, this will be healed and resolved. I think for most of you guys, this connection will be healed, will be resolved. For some of you, you'll end up with this person. For some of you guys, you won't. But one thing's for sure, there is a healing here. Pay attention. There's an opportunity here. Yes, it's been a struggle, but behind struggle lies opportunity. So look for the golden opportunity that's hidden behind this conundrum in your life that is this person. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out.